Hey guys, it's Kendra. Today I have a makeup tutorial for you that is inspired by some trends going on during New York Fashion Week. So I teamed up with Pop Sugar and Walgreens to create a look that's inspired by the beauty trends going on the runway right now. My kind of goal was to create a look that was inspired by the runway trends, but practical for everyday life, because sometimes we'll see these over-the-top makeup looks, like a really huge line, a winged liner, a really bold lip, but they're just not really practical for day-to-day life. This look is very easy to do if you guys want to recreate it yourself, and it's very affordable. Here are some of the products that Walgreens sent me to use. So I did a very soft, romantic look. I did a winged liner, but it's not overly intense. It just kind of defines my eyes. I kept the rest of my face pretty neutral, kind of like soft colors, and I hope you guys all enjoy this look. So let's get started. All right, so start off with your face prepped with foundation and concealer. I also set it. And then I'm going to go in with this Perfectly Bronzed Mosaic bronzer. This is by the brand No. 7. And I'm going to focus on the bottom portion, which is just those nice bronzy colors. And I'm going to apply this to my cheekbones, the hollows of my cheekbones, to give myself a little bit more definition in my face and kind of pull out those shadows and make my face look a little bit more chiseled. The nice thing about this bronzer is that it's matte, so it's not going to make you look muddy or anything. It just really looks like the natural kind of shadow of your face. And the trend that I'm trying to emulate here is a naturally pretty look that's kind of fresh-faced, but not overly done. So when you see those models come down the runway, and sometimes you don't even know if they're wearing makeup, this is what we're going for. So just emphasizing our features, emphasizing our face, our eyes, and just giving us kind of that effortless look. So for my eyes, I'm going to use that same palette and focus on the bronzy shades and blend that into my crease, just back and forth. So this is just going to, give our eyes a little bit more shape to them and make them a little bit more noticeable. It brings out some dimension and just makes them look kind of pulled together with the rest of our face. Now I'm taking that peach shade, I'm going to focus this on the upper part of our crease. So blend that in the crease, just back and forth, and then kind of brush that away from your face up towards your brow. And this is going to add a lot of warmth to our eyes. Now I'm using this palette for our blush, so I'm going to focus on the center where that peach and pink shade are, and I'm going to apply this to my cheeks and then blend that back towards my hairline. All right, moving on to this eye crayon. So this is by the company Circa, and it's in the shade Pure Topaz. It is the most perfect bronze color. This is such a creamy pencil. You can use this on your entire lid, but what I'm going to do is focus it on our lower lash line and just smudge that underneath, because I want a very, natural looking makeup look. So this is going to just add a little bit of definition underneath our eyes, but it's not going to be very harsh. Okay, moving on to our upper liner. I'm using a liquid. This is the Eyeliner Fluid in Blue Topaz. And I like this because it's not a really crazy blue shade. It's a very deep, wearable blue that looks so pretty on the eyes, and it really kind of brings out the color in your eyes as well. So what I'm gonna do with this is apply a very thin line to my entire lash line. So just make a very thin line to start out, and then you can thicken it up as you go. And then it's easy to make a wing with this brush because you basically just lay it at the angle you want your liner to be, and then you can finish it by thickening up a little bit and connecting it to the kind of the middle portion of your lid. Moving on to mascara. This one is by No. 7. It's their Lash Impact. And if you guys follow me on Snapchat, I mentioned this, and it's such a I'm really picky with my mascara, and this one does a really good job at giving you a lot of volume, but keeping your lashes soft and full at the same time. They don't get crunchy at all. So I'm applying a couple coats of this to my upper and lower lashes. And last, I'm applying this lip polish in the color Satin Blush. It's a really nice wearable pink. It's not too bright, but it still gives your lips a little bit of a tint, and it's very, very comfortable on your lips. So here is the finished look. Very easy to do, wearable, and just emphasizes all of your features. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you try it out yourself, and I will see you guys all soon.